Right, so just freaked myself out because I was looking up something for a approximate forecast, and I found the day of my birthday on there, but it was for this year. I was really confused because I was looking for the chart, and I'm like, wait, why is my birthday there? Yeah, maybe 60 some odd years ago. Anyway, stay tuned. We got a lot of astrology here for you. We're going to be talking about some things like orbs and stuff like that, so you don't want to miss it. We'll explain it later on. Welcome to daily-astrocat.com. My name is Shane. I'm your host, and you are here with me to learn some astrology. So let's go. Been really picking up some steam here. I'd like to welcome everybody new. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody liking and subscribing and doing all the nice things, right? We're going to start off with the bell, the purrs, you know. Then we go to our Bella. And today is Tuesday, and it's the 10th of March. Totally lost my thought there. Train of thought. Mercury storm. Mercury shadow. Mercury, everything Mercury, right? Retrograde, turning retrograde towards the end of this week. Before we get into that, I'm going to throw a video out there on retrogrades in general, and we're going to see exactly what we're talking about. Now, it's Tuesday, and the moon's void, of course, at 4:16 p.m. So, we got a whole day of some good energy, right? So we've got our moon in, you know, just our basic sign, right? Are we still in Leo? Yeah, we're still in Leo. So we're in Leo till 4:16. So what's going to happen? What are we going to be experiencing? Well, look, it's a great day for love, knowledge, and speaking our mind. Oh, speaking our mind, are we? Yeah, we are. And it's also a great day for totally missing the point and wrecking the path we're on. Try to do too much, and you're going to screw yourself, right? Mercury in Aries has ideas, and they'll be plentiful. But we can't allow ourselves to be distracted. Can't do it. There's new methods that are hinted at, and that's a good thing, because we can come back from the retrograde and actually do something with those, okay? Now, what would we possibly be doing? I don't know, but I tend to look over here when I should be looking right here. And I don't know what kind of voodoo that is. Anyway, look, today's keyword is caution. Look, there's new methods that are hinted at, and this is the point where we need to allow ourselves a modicum of flexibility. We have to become goal-oriented and not be so process-driven. We need to have the process down and have everything make sure that we're able to follow through on everything, and it makes it easier for us to produce what it is we need to do. However, goal-oriented, think about that. We got to change just a little bit. The tweaks, right? The tweaks of retrogrades, the tweaks of what we're doing. The Mars going direct. We're starting to go over some things. Our color is clementine peel. We're no longer living the dream. We're in the dream. We are the dream. The dream. We have to become the dream now. There's an energy in the air that's going to permeate everything we create. Stellium, maybe? Pisces? North Node? Yeah, we're headed towards that direction, right? We're in essence the masters of what it is that we create. Now you got to shed your skin and become. Don't go back, and make sure you stay unencumbered. A positive mood is necessary, but is it required? I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe not. Okay? You know, that requirement to be positive. Now, it could lead to overconfidence, okay? If you're too positive, it could lead to overconfidence. That's where we're getting into this whole thing with the water and the intuition and oh my goodness, I don't really feel right about moving forward like this. Or do I? Now, Mars in Cancer, trine Saturn, that guards against really overcommitting and being not too cautious. That Moon Tarot card, remember that with the two dogs and the path and the moon? Caution. Go slow. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just we want to make sure it's the best thing possible. Okay, now that we said that, and now that we've got that out of the way, you got to stay on this course that you're on to change your financial fortunes. A lack of caution or morality, that could take you off track, right? We don't want to do that. And, you know, talking about an effing quincunx. There's an effing quincunx in all of this, right? What's the effing quincunx? Oh, we've got the quincunx with the Sun and Saturn conjunct. Just don't lose sight of who you are and what it is that you're trying to do. And that's what the whole bottom line is of this. That's our hidden aspect for today. It's not that we, it's a quincunx. So it's not that we can't see the point. It's just that we may be missing it altogether. It is not being able to see. It's there. You can sense it. You can feel it. Use your intuition. And that way you can get through it. You get through whatever it is you have to get through in order to be the best possible version of yourself that you can be. Oh, talk about a trite little HR thing that somebody posts, right? Today, you're going to be the best possible version of yourself. Oh, yeah. Okay. That pause, that pregnant pause. Venus and Mercury are conjunct in Aries. Together, right? We're going to talk about this a little bit because that's very interesting because Venus is very impressionable. However, in mythology, Venus did have Aphrodite did have one of the children of Hermes, okay? Hermes if he's a bag, Hermes if he's a Greek god. So, an Hermes bag has a child with the goddess of love. No. Not exactly. What it does amount to, though, is it amounts to the fecundity and a lack of morality of the Greek gods. Yeah. I mean, there was a tight group, right? Constantly trading off, swapping off, everything like that. Now, Venus is heading back to Mars. She's meeting up with Mercury. Mercury's going back, and is he going to have to meet Mars? Is he going to make it all the way back to see Mars? Oh, that could be quite interesting, right? We know that from my own personal cosmology, Mercury tends to be a little bit on the nervous side, tends to be a little bit on the changeable side, and tends to be a little bit on the impressionable side. So we put all those things together, and we've got this trickster. He didn't get that tricky in my cosmology, but he can be very tricky. So we've got this trickster with Venus right now, and they're both moving backwards. Or actually, no, Mercury's not moving backwards yet. So this is the first time they're together. So what's going to matter is if we go off the rails with this thinking, we try to go too fast, I'm going to get pulled back, right? It's going to be just like that Scorpion character in Mortal Kombat. Get over here. Just drag you right back, right? That's not where you want to be. You want to be fueling the innovation. You want to be feeling it. You want to be using technology better. Mercury's not retrograde yet. Upgrade the tech, okay? Do something right now. Commit to it and say, you know what? I'm not putting up with this anymore. My video's on a shaky tripod. I got a ring light that I got probably a year and a half ago. It's on a shaky tripod here. I might need to fix that, right? I fixed the phone. I got a new phone. Love it. It was one of the best things I did, right? Makes my video uploads much, much easier. Yeah, something like that. Something like exactly that. Videos coming out on the retrogrades. Look for it very soon. Now, got that said, the first time, remember, once, twice, thrice, right? They're moving retrograde together. We'll see where this takes us. Okay, so on this day in 1789, Benjamin Banneker and Pierre-Charles L'Enfant begin to lay out Washington, D.C. Yep, it was a swamp. Still is. Laid it out. It's kind of laid out like Paris, right? That's what they patterned it on. And our birth is James Franklin Hyde. He's an American inventor who created silica. Who knew? He's born in Solvay, New York. And that's what I got for you. So an American inventor who invented silica, and Benjamin Banneker and Charles L'Enfant laying out Washington, D.C. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate and love each and every single one of you. This really matters a lot to me. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for being here. Let's talk about what our keyword is. Our keyword is caution, just like that tarot card for the moon, right? Moon Tarot Caution. It's also creative, intuitive, empathic, deeply feminine, and just the way we need to go, right? I'll tell you what, let's rehabilitate that just a little bit, because the moon is actually blessing the path. Can you get beyond your own fears and beyond yourself and follow down the path that the moon's blessing? Can you take that path to the moon? That's a more important point, especially for tarot. It's not always about the caution. It's about whether you have the courage to move forward into what the moon is bestowing upon you, what that divine female figure is bringing to us, that love of family, that love of what it is we're doing. Very important point. I thank you very much for listening. Keywords caution, like I just said, and our color is a clementine peel. Today is a 6. Happy astrocatting.